Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day. I'm Johan Malan, and today, Friday, 1 March 2024. My trade setup directions for today will be long on the euro, the US dollar and the pound, and short on the CAD, the Swiss and the New Zealand. But before we proceed, remember that trading carries risk and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And at the end of this video, I will show you my favorite trade idea for today. So let's get started and turn pips and points into profits. We look at the dollar index, the strong bounce, which was sort of expected, although the shorter term did turn bearish. The very short term turned bearish, but we still have the short, the medium and the long term charts showing us bullishness. That's why my bias was towards the bullishness on the dollar. Although on the very intraday stuff, you had to be bearish on dollar, but very cautious, very cautious. But right now we got the bounce. The strong level is being tested for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days now. So I guess we're done with the testing. Let's see what the news events will do for today and next week. But other than that, I start to see now bullishness coming back into the dollar index. Gold, with the strength there, I'm quite surprised that gold do push up. So this is sort of a bit controversial because on a strong dollar, we usually see gold going down. So who's going to win? Gold or dollar? They can decouple. It can happen. It both goes up or goes both down. But the rule of thumb in general is that on a strong dollar, we see weaker gold and vice versa. But this instance now, this pattern that I've been showing on the daily charts is busy failing. We haven't had a decent close above that. So I guess by Friday night, if we can close above the 250 levels, I think then this pattern is formally gone and done. And that's why I don't like to trade straight patterns. You can see a nice break, looks like triangle, looks like the best short ever. But on the retest, the bears could not keep their ground. The bulls take over, and that's it. And it's one of the reasons why I don't like to short gold, because it's a very tough thing. Have a bite at gold and then you know how tough it is to short gold. But alright, on the breakout there, that puts us a little bit back into a bullish scenario, maybe on a close above 2050 tonight. However, I will not be bullish yet on the shorter time frames based on the strong dollar. That worries me a lot. If you look at the 4-hour charts, you have Sachet said yesterday, right? If you wanted to start shorting, you see how the pattern start to play out. Not something I would do, and not something I would like at all. But now pushing, you can see that it's pushing. We had this run, the consolidation, and now pushing. So very tough one. My trading robot took the long against all these odds and making good money at this stage. 2 long positions on gold, which if I would do it manually, I would not have even done that. But the robot's got no emotions, and that makes the money. Then the S&P500, the one I showed you yesterday, is the only one which was fairly good for me to get in. We had the bullish engulfing, a bit of a big stop loss, but entries based on that would be anything from the close to then the halfway mark there. That was the range to get into the trade, and setting some targets, just plain straightforward Fibonacci from up there to there. And you can set some targets at 1.27 and 1.618. Those are the 2 levels that I will set up for some targets. But nothing new here. Now on a strong dollar, I'm already nervous. I will trail the stop loss now to this long lower shadow low already. Remember, you started out with a stop loss down there. Right, use this long lower shadow, put the stop there, and let's see if we can get something to trail maybe before the weekend also. But it's a 4-hour trial. I'll let it run into next week, although I'm worried about that strong dollar. But pound CAD, pound up there, green zone, CAD red zone, want to be longs, and yeah, from this swing low up there, come back here, you find some strong levels at the 61% FIB, resistance here, resistance there, support there, and that's the area I'll be looking for some long setups in the US CAD, US green zone, CAD red zone. I wait for the retracement to retest these areas. Can look at the consolidation. See there, there, the breakout, the retest, counter reversal. That could be something. You wait for a 4-hour close, then the retracement, then a counter reversal. If it does that successfully, then you've got a high probability trade on the long side. Other than that, I'll wait for the retracement. New Zealand, US, Still the same as yesterday. The swing, I brought it down a little bit. The swing was up higher, but I picked up this area here now this morning, which I like a lot. So on the retracement, back to the 50% level on the Fibonacci levels here. That's where I will look for some shorts. New Zealand in the red zone. Dollar, the second best one, pushing. It was in the red zone, neutral zone, now pushing steadily into the green zone, and it's competing with the euro, and it's busy winning, I get the feeling. So we'll see later today. But at this stage, I want to be short here, but not at these levels. I will short if I get an opportunity up there. Euro CAD bouncing off the levels, nice large swing. Euro green zone, CAD red zone. I'm looking for a test here now, and then a candle reversal at the 50% level on Fibonacci. In the Swiss yen. Swiss yen on the retracement, you can see a Swiss now, after being quite strong, it's coming back down now. The yen is the one that bothers me, as I said earlier. Every time the Bank of Japan buys up the yen, it goes to the #1 spot, and for a while it was up there yesterday, and immediately losing its steam. So I never trust a strong yen for how many years now, and it served me well. I can't say it will be forever, but the yen can't stay up there for much longer than a day or two. And this was a very short-lived #1 position there. Euro really pushing it out, dollar pushing it out, pound pushing it out. So yen is already getting back to neutral stage, dropping from a brief #1 down to #4. So definitely not yet the market wants the yen. It's only the Bank of Japan that wants the yen. The rest of the world doesn't want it. They just want to be short it. That's it. Right, so I'm waiting for that retracement. I want to be short here. And but okay, what worries me shorting this is actually buying yen. So just because the Swiss is very weak, I would look at that. And the euro yen, basically, well, it was 2 days my favorite setup, but then the yen buying comes in, guys. Then it stuffs up everything. You can't fight that. You know, if the world don't want something, if the traders don't want something, don't get in their way. So now I just spot a little bit of a consolidation here now. A little break, a retest here, and a counter reversal. I get interested because I got a strong euro and a weakening yen. I would love to be long here if it can retrace and then give me a counter reversal. Aussie US swing down the page back to 50% at this level, that level there, that level there. I'm selecting that level there. You can even say I don't like that one. I want to do only that one there because that was proven yesterday. So both those levels are fine to me. So Aussie, well, it was just in the red zone, and now it's again in the neutral state, but I'm after the dollar. So short here is a dollar long, and that's what I'm after. Then the US Swiss, well, sometimes you know how they say is that the trade that you're not very fond of is the one that saves your butt. Unfortunately for me, only half a position, not a full position, missed the stops by 1 pip and going up the page. And the nice thing is I did the retracement trade. I've explained it on Monday's video. So if you go back there, you see you got about a 25 risk there. And so at 40, I could take a T1. So that's 39.40. So that's your T1 area. And your final target, that's a 1 to 2 risk, 1 to 3 risk over there. Amazing. So, you know, one of those. And I said it last week. This might just be the one trade that saves my butt. Yeah, this could turn this week, which was not that great for me, into a very nice, well, let's say a nice positive week, but it will help a lot, make it gaining 1 or 1.5% of my portfolio here, getting back some of the losses that I took. Right, but let's see how it works out. Still retracement back here on the US Swiss, dollars green, Swiss red. I want to be long, so now I'm fine with this trade that I'm sitting with. Now, if it gets back to retest this area, which was a very strong level, I'll still be interested in taking some longs here. Then the Euro Australian dollar, Euro, Aussie in the neutral zone, not after that much. I'm really after the Euro long, and this is what I'm looking at. I don't want to be long at those levels. I want to be long at these levels. If it gets down there, I'll look for some opportunities to go long. Aussie New Zealand, rarely that this is on my list, they usually follow each other, but Aussie much stronger than the New Zealand. I want to be short New Zealand, so buying here gives me that opportunity. So if it gets down here, I'm not eager to get in there. If it gets down here, I'll consider some longs here, providing the Aussie stays much stronger than the New Zealand. Then my favorite trade idea for today is a long on the Euro Swiss. But first, if you are new to this channel and find this video helpful, you can support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button for me so I can keep making content like this. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to ensure you don't miss out on any of my videos. On the Euro Swiss, definitely, you can obviously see why. I like the Euro long, I like the Swiss short, and a very nice, clean, clear trend. Look at this trend, it just keeps going, and it's not fading. Strong run up the page shows us a lot of bullishness coming in on the Euro and a lot of bearishness on the Swiss. So if we can retrace on this Fibonacci swing there back to the 50-61% trade zone there, you can see here resistance, support, resistance, a very strong level. I would love if it gets back down there. I want to be long here, but not at those levels. I want to be long here, so I'll wait for some opportunities for some long candle setups here before I will enter the trade. But trading, guys, isn't just about my insights. I want to hear from you. Drop your questions, share your experiences, or tell me which trading opportunities you're eyeing in the comments below. I've been trading since 2003. And if you are eager to take your trading skills to the next level, check out the link in the description to join my mentorship program and support this channel by opening a trading account with a trusted broker from the link below, which I've been using since 2010. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey, and don't forget to trade responsibly. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, trade well.